So the battle lines are drawn. Let's now take a look at the legal minds who will be involved in the supreme battle as Raila Odinga takes on the IEBC and the President-elect William Ruto in the presidential election petition of 2022. All the teams have incorporated a mix of both old and new blood as Odinga took the first step of the legal battle today. NTV's Ngina Kirori has more.
In the 2013 presidential election petition, also known as the 2013 Raila Odinga case, the Supreme Court stated that an electoral cause is established much in the same way as a civil cause. The legal burden rests on the petitioner. Therefore, the legal muscle exerted by the team representing the petitioners in the presidential election petition of 2022 will be consequential, as the burden of proof rests on them to prove whether the results of the 2022 presidential election are unconstitutional and invalid as they claim.
May claim or exercise.
The senior counsel representing the Azimio la Umoja One Kenya Alliance team will consist of James Orengo, who is no stranger to election disputes, having represented Raila Odinga in the 2017 presidential election petition. With close to 48 years of experience in law, Orengo has also featured in prominent cases such as the Building Bridges Initiative case at the Supreme Court, where he also represented Odinga.
And we're accusing the chairperson of the commission for running the commission in a very dictatorial manner.
80-year-old Feroz Norwoji will also be among the senior counsels representing Raila Odinga and Martha Karua. Having been enrolled as an advocate in Kenya in 1967, just as Kenya was in its infant stages of independence, he has a wealth of experience, including representing Odinga in the 2017 presidential election petition.
You are very detailed decision.
Paul MWANGI is familiar to many as being part of the legal team representing Raila Odinga in the case against the Building Bridges Initiative. The 44-year-old serves as Raila Odinga's legal advisor and has also served as a national legal advisor for the Yes team in the 2005 constitution referendum. PHILLIP MURGOR adds to the posse of senior counsels representing the Azimio team. MURGOR was appointed public prosecutor in 2003, but faced backlash after attempting to prosecute the Goldenberg scandal, and in 2005, he was terminated as public prosecutor.
Let me also thank my colleagues at the bar, both young and old, who I believe have...
The Independent Electoral and Boundaries Commission's legal team will be led by former Attorney General Professor Githu Muigai. Muigai was involved in the 2013 presidential election as a friend of the court. He also represented IEBC during the BBI case at the Supreme Court.
With the error committed by the learned judges in their appreciation of the process of popular initiative. My lords, if you look...
Muigai will be backed by Kamau Karori, who has an inclination to commercial law, having defended Kenya in investment arbitration proceedings filed by Kotek Mining Kenya at the International Center for Settlement of Investment Disputes. The 52-year-old is a fellow of the Chartered Institute of Arbitrators. In William Ruto's corner, President Uhuru Kenyatta's former lawyer Fred Ngatia will be amongst the senior counsels. A top arbitrator in Kenya, Ngatia has featured several times at the Supreme Court in 3 presidential election petitions. He also applied for the position of Chief Justice in 2021 and has a lengthy high-profile client list, including the late George Saitoti and judges Philip Tunoi, Philomena Mwilu, Mohamed Ibrahim, among others.
Nataka nichukue nafasi hii kupongeza mahakama ya upeo ya taifa ya Kenya.
It should come as no surprise that Kithure Kindiki also features on the list of counsels. After all, his ties with President-elect William Ruto go way back to the ICC, where he represented him at the Hague-based court. The former lecturer of law at Moi University also served as a Secretary of National Cohesion in the Ministry of Justice after the 2007 post-election violence. Katwa Keegan also appeared as counsel in the 2013 ICC case, representing Joshua Arap Sang. He has also appeared on behalf of President-elect William Ruto in numerous cases. Senior counsel KILUKUMI has also been involved in high-profile cases within the corridors of justice, such as the Anglo-leasing scandal. A graduate from the University of Nairobi in 1990, KILUKUMI was once nominated for the position of Director of Public Prosecutions in 2011.
To allow the material in.
With the first stage of the presidential election petition now done and dusted, after ODM leader Raila Odinga and NARC party leader Martha Karua filed their petition, the legal minds will prepare to file their responses in anticipation of the pre-trial conference. Gina Kirori, NTV.
So all eyes will be on the Milimani Law Courts at Forodhani House for the next 14 days, the temporary home of the Supreme Court of Kenya in this presidential election. Keep it NTV for the latest update of that case and, of course, deep analysis of that presidential petition as we wait on the Supreme Court to see whether that win by William Ruto will be invalidated or will be upheld.